Treasure Street. Did I know that's what the street was called? I don't think I did. And if I did, I've completely forgotten, which is a surprise to absolutely nobody. Because we all know this game goes through one year and out the other for me. It's kind of sad. But hi. Hello, vendor.
Hey there.
Hey, it's you guys again. Where's your cultured friend?
Yeah, she's passed out.
She's feeling a little unwell.
Which is putting it mildly.
I see. Did you come back to buy something? I guarantee the freshness of my products. I harvested them from the forest just yesterday.
Have you felt anything strange lately? Do you feel like you're reliving the same day? He'd probably take that to mean that his life has no meaning and it's the same day in, day out.
Huh? What brought this about? I hurried back from the forest yesterday, and I'm selling produce here today. I haven't felt anything strange.
To put it another way, if you really think about it, was yesterday truly yesterday? Did you actually come back from the forest yesterday?
'Cause that completely clears things up, Paimon. Thank you for that really, really straightforward and understandable explanation.
What kind of philosophical nonsense
I know, right? That was
this?
the worst way she could
Are
have
you two
phrased it.
daydreaming?
No,
Didn't
I'm
you
deja
know that
vuing,
no
sir.
one dreams in Sumeru? Go somewhere else if you want to find someone to daydream with.
I'd quite forgotten that.
He actually has a point. Is this a dream? Is everyone dreaming?
Remember what he said just now. No one dreams in Sumeru.
True.
Wait, we should still dream, though.
It's so weird that people here don't
Actually,
dream.
that's a good point.
Why is that?
Since we've come to Sumeru, have we dreamed? Is it a barrier thing? The minute you step forward, you don't dream. I assumed it was just a people thing. They don't dream. But we've been here for a bit. So are we still dreaming?
Anyway, if this all really
I see,
were
Mia.
just a dream, we would have woken up a long time ago. Let's keep asking around.
I don't think we're asking the right questions to the right people. We should see if Alhaitham is still here. Hytham? Shit. Alhaitham. Ugh. No, hey. Alhaitham. Frick. Paimon, how do you say his name? Him. Anyway, we know he's back at the academia. I'd be hitting him up. And no, Dory's back at Port Ramos. Oh, you again.
Oh, it's you two. Was my divination so accurate that you felt compelled to compliment me in person?
We actually did run into a situation, but I'm not sure it's related to your divination.
Ooh, I knew it! I told you, the god's divination is highly accurate. You just hadn't fully understood its significance yet.
Well, he sounds a little more confident than he did earlier.
You're really excited about this, huh? That's exactly why we came back. Help us better understand it.
Help you better understand it? Well, that isn't exactly what I excel at.
You don't really excel at anything in regards to your divination, but hey, good on you for admitting it.
So, you're admitting that you don't have a clue?
Anyway, what kind of situation did you get into?
We're all trapped in the day of a Sub-Zerez festival. Yeah, that's really going to go down well. We've actually divined our fortune many, many times.
Hold on a second. I thought you guys just lost your wallet or fell for a scam. What you just said, are you serious? Does that kind of thing actually happen in real life?
Apparently.
I knew you weren't going to believe it.
Marvelous. Truly marvelous. I believe you. Recall the interpretation of your divination. The moon, illusions, and lies. It really felt like an omen.
When you say it like that, the divination does sound like it's related to what's going on. Can you read any more into it?
I believe that the Archon's revelations are never more than vague hints. Anything more specific is beyond the reach of mere mortals.
Which is his way of saying he's got no clue.
The book only says, if you trust your instincts and overcome your fears, the sun will surely rise.
Overcome your fear of the sage, Nilu, and dance. That's what it's telling you.
So that's how it is.
Fulfill the
Looks
festival's
like
purpose.
fortune telling is just fortune telling. It's no good for practical problems.
Look, Paimon, I'd like to disagree, but alas, as somebody who chose the background of Fortune Teller for their Pathfinder character and is currently level 16 and has never once found a use for the lore Fortune telling, I can tell you that Fortune telling is completely useless.
We haven't made any progress. Who else can we talk
Like,
to?
seriously, everyone else has got cool, like lore warfare and lore genealogy and shit, and I've got freaking fortune telling. Never once has it been useful. Let's try talking to Dehya again.
Paimon remembers that we tried talking to her a couple of times, but she always thinks we're playing pranks on her. You think she'll brush us off again?
She cares a lot about Yarzad words. Let's try taking her to see the... yeah, this.
If we
Yeah.
tap into Dehya's strong sense of responsibility as a mercenary, then she'll definitely take us seriously. At this time of day, Dehya's probably just finished beating up those kidnappers.
Yeah.
Let's go find her.
This way? Oh, it was literally around the corner. Yeah.
I'm fine, my lady. It's just a scratch.
Perfect timing. Both of you are here.
Wait, you're gonna take Dunyazad to see herself?
Paimon, traveler, you came at just the right time. Listen, there was a dangerous
Again, kidnappers had just ambushed you.
Huh? You saw? Then why didn't you jump in earlier?
A fair question.
If someone was protecting Miss Dunyazad, I could have went all out. Anyway, can you do something for me?
But you weren't allowed the first time round when you did have someone to protect you and you still got injured.
You want the traveler to take Dunyazad somewhere to rest up while you check to see if there's still any kidnappers around. Did Paimon get that right?
How did you know what I was going to say?
We need to say something convincing.
Just take her with you. Oh my god. Professor Red Dream. Dehya's Claymore.
Dehya sold her greatsword to raise additional funds. And then she was injured because she wasn't used to her new weapon.
She hasn't mentioned that yet.
My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What is going on?
Could she have done poorly with the Claymore because she's fatigued?
Tell her, traveler.
You got injured because you aren't used to your current greatsword. You sold your greatsword to support the festival.
I didn't tell anyone about that. Including Miss Dunyazad. You couldn't have known. And just now, you literally took the words right out of my mouth.
Ooh, she's taking us
What's going
seriously.
on?
All right, so this is the situation.
You explain everything to Dehya. What about her?
It's kind of hard to believe what you just told me. First, let me make something clear. Most of us desert dwellers might not be the scholarly type, but we do have basic common sense.
Haven't you noticed something off about Dunyazad, who's just standing there not participating in the conversation?
She's quieter than usual, uninterested in anything, and really gloomy.
Yeah, she isn't the same as before, but her parents said that this is how she was like at first.
Huh? At first?
I don't quite understand what you're all talking about. I'll go rest on the bench over there.
My lady, are you angry?
Come with me, I'll show you some evidence.
All right, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt since you knew about my greatsword. Let's make this a quick trip. Miss Dunyazad isn't completely
I was
safe
going to say
here.
the same thing. I was like, you're just going to leave her? But at least she made a concession that she needs to get back quickly because it was unbelievable that she would just go. Navigation in this joint, not my forte. I didn't remember how she pronounced the name. Nahida? Nahida? I don't know. I was too busy thinking.
Nahida! We
Nahida.
got a friend! Are you busy?
I thought I told you that it won't help to bring anyone here.
We We just wanted her to see the real Dunyarzad's condition.
The
Have
real
we done this
Dunyarzad?
before?
Where and who are you talking to?
You can't see either of them, hence why you think we're pulling a prank.
Huh?
I told you that you two are special. Other people can't see me or Miss Dunyarzad here.
Feel. Close your eyes and feel. Get a flicker, a sense. Because you got a vision. You're extra special.
Hold on. Over there. Is that?
You can see her?
Wow, how perceptive. Does she have invisible antennae?
I don't think she does.
Miss Dunyarzad, she's lying down here, isn't she? How's she doing?
So she can't see her, but she can feel her.
Her condition's really bad, and she's basically in a coma. How did you know she was here?
I can sense her aura. There are also lingering feelings of something like regret or disappointment. What happened?
Do you believe us now? The Sub-Zero's festival has been repeating itself.
You begin discussing the issue with Dehya, who finally understands the
So,
situation.
You think the sages are behind
Oh,
this?
hell yeah!
Yeah, they've always been against us. Wouldn't surprise me if they're using the Akasha to intentionally repeat the Sub-Zero's festival as a sick joke.
You have a point.
How does that...
Aside from the Dendro Archon,
Aren't they gonna
the
suffer as well,
Academia
though?
sages are the only ones in Sumeru who could pull off something
Oh, no,
like
they
this.
wouldn't, because they're not repeating. They only lived through it once, I dare say.
Maybe there's more to the Akasha than we know.
She doesn't have one. Nahida, can you tell us anything about the Akasha?
Right. Didn't you awaken our memories using something that looked like a knowledge capsule? That means you must know something about the Akasha.
The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power. It compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people.
Disconnect the Akasha from the Gnosis.
A gnosis could do that? No wonder the Akasha is so magical. It's being powered by the gnosis of Sumeru's Archon.
So, this Nahida you mentioned, what did she say?
I'm pretty sure you can get it from the context of what we just said.
She said, and Paimon quotes, "The Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate, as it is the manifestation of the God of Wisdom's power.
She's doing great
It
imitation.
compiles the wisdom of the entire populace, and it grants knowledge to the people."
Compiles the wisdom of the entire populace and grants knowledge to the people. Wait.
What's up?
I get the grants knowledge part. That's what people have always used the Akasha for. But compiling the entire populace's wisdom? How does that work?
Did she mean that the sages enter new knowledge into the Akasha?
Doubt it. Most information in the Akasha comes from Irminsul.
Oh, yeah. That sounds about right. What do you think?
Here we go again.
People in Sumeru don't dream. What a strange phenomenon.
It is indeed.
Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to operate. As it is... My mind feels exhausted, even though I haven't done too much thinking. What's happening right now seems to have happened before. This feel...
Okay, I can't group anything, so we're just gonna have to...
That doesn't sound right. I need to...
I don't really know what you want me. There you go.
You mean the Akasha is causing our
Oh,
mental fatigue?
That's what you meant. I didn't understand
Now
your meaning.
that I think about it, my head's been feeling unusually heavy. When the desert dwellers set off on their quest for knowledge, a sage once said, knowledge always comes at a price. Compiling the entire country's knowledge. You think the Akasha pulled a 180 and is extracting information from us?
Why do you sound so surprised? But I guess they don't live in our society where that's not surprising at all. But how would it do that? Well, the exact same way it imparts information to us.
Who knows? The Akasha can put knowledge into our heads. So
Exactly.
who's to say that it can't also poke around in there? We don't know any specifics.
What's the point of doing something like that?
Just think about it. If you could combine the knowledge of every single person in Sumeru, then you can basically turn Sumeru City into a single massive brain. This hive mind could make breakthroughs in problems that even the smartest geniuses can't crack.
Oh, well, I'm thinking more nefarious purposes, but sure, that can work.
An excellent deduction. And the analogy comparing Sumeru City to a massive brain? I love it.
In that case, we should take off our Akasha terminals right away.
No,
Maybe that'll
actually.
solve this problem.
No, it's occurred to me that if you do that, you may break out of the cycle, and therefore you can't keep reliving the same day, but the other people will still be stuck in it. That thought has occurred to me. It's worth a shot. Somehow I don't think it'll be that simple.
Yeah, I was only wearing this for show in the first place. Didn't expect the sages to cook up such a conspiracy. Mark my words. When this is over, I'm getting evidence and exposing this whole thing to the public.
You go, girl. Everyone removes their Akasha terminals. Do you feel any better?
How does everyone feel?
I would have just done one person at a time. Actually, I also noticed something else.
Huh? What is it?
I feel like at the end of every day, there was always the sound of a beep.
Oh, that! Paimon knows what you're talking about. It's a single soft beep that sounds like it's coming from the Akasha terminal.
The sound of a beep. Could it be a prompt tone for when the Akasha is operating?
I heard the same sound of I did? I don't remember this.
That's probably an important clue. We weren't using our terminals, but we heard a beep anyway.
Why are we seeing this? Oh, those are our Akasha terminals.
Traveler, did you hear that?
I heard it too.
It's getting
Our ears
darker.
aren't messing with us. There
getting
was
darker.
definitely a beep, but it sounded like it was coming from inside my head.
Oh, you fucked. Yeah,
We took off our Akasha terminals.
I can't save you, girl. Bye. See you tomorrow. Or yesterday.
Its expected length. At this rate, there may be casualties.
They probably can't cancel it themselves.
But we cannot lose all of our progress.
Is that Scaramouche? Don't know. Okay, so what can we do differently now? And will Dehya now remember? Just the traveler's having a big migraine.
Paimon remembers everything.
Good. You adapted quickly this time.
At the end of last night.
We definitely took off our Akasha terminals last night, but we still heard that beep. Why is that?
We've been implanted with another form of the terminals. We failed at severing our connections with them.
But now we can at least confirm one thing. The Akasha definitely has something to do with whatever's trapping us in this cycle. Oh, Paimon doesn't get it. Why would the Akasha go this far if all it wants is everybody's wisdom?
You're insinuating that the Akasha is at fault. The people behind the Akasha don't just want everybody's wisdom.
It's extremely difficult for lab rats in an experiment to understand why they're being treated the way they are.
A very accurate assessment, but I must say I protest at being referred to as a lab rat.
If we're lab rats, then what are you? Nahida, you've never told us anything about yourself.
I guess I'm the moon.
The source of illusions and lies?
The moon? Wasn't that the result of our divination?
Anyway, knowing who I am won't help you get closer to the truth, so you should focus on other things.
Disappointing.
Don't get distracted and miss any clues.
Okay then. Dehya helped us a lot yesterday, so let's go find her. If Paimon's reading the time correctly, those kidnappers should be showing up soon.
We've got to get to her before the kidnappers, because not much time. There should be plenty of time afterwards, but the time seemed to have stopped really quickly last time. Huh, that's cute. Having the clock on the corner.
Ah, there you are. I've already taken care of those kidnappers. My lady, did you get hurt?
Hold on, something's not right.
Dehya?
She didn't get
What's
hurt this
wrong?
time.
Why are you both gawking at me like that?
So she got a good night's rest.
You didn't get hurt this time.
Huh? What do you mean this time? Why are you so surprised that I managed to get out unscathed? Those kids were amateurs.
Interesting. Aren't you still getting used to your new greatsword? Your unfamiliarity usually lends you some scratches.
Shh! How did you know about my greatsword? I haven't told anyone about it. Please, don't tell Miss Dunyarzad.
Even though she's technically here for the conversation.
So Dia's lost her memories after all.
During your battle, did anything feel
Anything
strange?
strange? You already know that I got a new greatsword. If I had to say something, it's weird how such a new weapon could feel so familiar.
Ah.
It's as if I've already used it to fight a countless number of battles.
That'd be because you have, girl.
You're saying that although you don't remember using it, your body
Muscle
feels
memory.
Like it does?
That's right. Both mercenaries and warriors heavily rely on muscle memory.
Told ya.
Only knowing the theory of battle won't get you anywhere.
Traveler, what do you think?
Good to see because you removed our Akasha terminals.
Yeah, Paimon's feeling really hopeful.
That makes one of us. Is it possible that we've already broken? No, honey, absolutely not.
You're right.
No.
Something like this would have never happened.
Yeah, I mean, yes, you're not wrong, but can you really stand to just risk running the whole night as per usual with Dunyarzad's life on the line? We'll know for sure at the end of the... No. Bad.
I
Bad.
have no clue what you two are talking about.
And that is
but
okay.
It's still dangerous here, so...
So you want us to take Dunyarzad somewhere else to rest while you check if there are still more kidnappers around, right?
How did you know what I was gonna say?
Oh,
Can you
God.
read minds?
We're going through this again. Once wasn't enough.
Forget it. Go and do your thing.
We're done with you. You've helped. Go about your day. Enjoy the festival while it lasts. And, oh, away she goes. And we literally just waste another night. Cool. Have fun, Dunyarzad, losing another piece of your sanity. Or health. Whichever. Both.
Whew. It's finally nighttime. Aside from Dehya not getting injured, everything seems to have stayed the same. Listen, Nahida, we found out that Dehya got out just fine today, even though she got injured every other time she fought the kidnappers.
And it took you this long actually to come and talk to Nahida? You didn't think you should come chat to her immediately after that happened? You guys are stupid.
Do you think the samsara has been broken?
No.
Have we saved Dunyarzad?
Does she look like she's saved?
Really? Good job on all that progress. Get some good sleep tonight.
She does not believe it for 1 second.
Hey, what kind of an answer is that?
She's saying it, nah, see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow will come. Everyone assumes this is common knowledge, but the only way you can know that for sure is if you experience tomorrow.
Jesus Christ, she's coming out with the wisdom bombs.
How many todays has it been? Is it possible that today will be followed by yesterday?
At the
Does
moment,
tomorrow
yes.
truly exist as anything beyond a made-up concept?
Yes, although not right now.
It's even possible that this entire world is alive.
That's going to be
And the history
existential.
of the whole world has just been one endless Sub-Zero's festival.
Yeah, you're getting way too existential. No need for that.
Okay, no more. Paimon's
Ooh,
brain
it's
is
a little
already
bell.
shut down.
That's cute. It's because you don't have one.
That's why it makes no sense to waste your energy thinking about things you will learn tomorrow. Get some good rest. You know, use the bathroom and flush your anxiety dookie away.
Bloody hell, it's disturbing, and don't ever call it a dookie ever again, let alone an anxiety dookie. God, is that an American thing? Ew.
Huh? Hold on, what did you just say? Did Paimon hear you correctly?
Oh, thinking of American terms, completely not related to Genshin at all, I apologize. At work yesterday, today? God, I don't even know the days blending together. I overheard a woman talk to a child who started crying. This is like a small child, not like a toddler, a small child. Oh, do you need to go potty? I'm sorry, lady. We don't live in America. We don't say potty. It's not a word that we use in our vocabulary. Please never do that again. And why would you speak to your small child like he's a toddler? He's capable of using full phrases and referring to the object as what it is, a toilet.
Huh? People always say they feel a sense of relief after they take a duk-duk. That's why I suggested you could try that. Is that so strange?
Yes. Okay. I get why people feel a sense of relief, but you can't just go to feel a sense of relief. You can only go when it's time to go, when the body has processed enough food to send out the waste. You can't just go, I'd like to feel better. Let me just go to the toilet. It doesn't work that way. You should know that, Nahida. So she's not been around people for 500 years. I can understand why her societal norms are a little iffy.
It's so strange and so against common sense that Paimon's at a loss for words. You were sounding kind of smart just a minute ago.
Yeah, I mean, there's wisdom and then there's common sense born of being around other people and societal norms that she is lacking. We're going to go get some rest. I would love to have a conversation between Zhongli and Nahida. That would be the strangest conversation ever. Oh, when are these Archons going to start seeing one another? God damn it. Well, we're going to go rest and see you again on the morrow.
Yeah. Even though it's happy and lively at the Sub-Zero's festival every day, it feels like it's been a long time since we've really gotten to relax. Let's go back to our room.
If the day just repeats, why has it never occurred to you two to have Nilu just perform the freaking dance? Just encourage her and get her to do it. Consequences be damned. Like, really? Or tell her the truth of Dunyazad's illness and tell her this is the only time she'll ever witness it. So just do it. And then she'll do it. I mean, it may not make a difference, but it'd make me feel better about myself.
Continue the harvest.
Harvest?
We stand to achieve these sacrifices are trivial.
Oh, bitch, you think my life is a trivial sacrifice? Ha! I will murder you. I will find where you are in your stupid little building and I will make you regret that.
Day.
As expected, it's not as simple as we thought. Well, haha, Paimon.
Nahida, you already knew last night that we didn't break out of the samsara? Why did you tell us?
Because you're stupid and telling you would change nothing.
Would there have been a point? You would have spent the night with new worries, with tomorrow still out of reach.
Well, tomorrow's still out of reach regardless.
In that case, you might as well rest within that brief moment of hope.
True.
An opportunity like that doesn't come by often, and I thought it might help you clear your minds.
Paimon thought that Duke did that! Whatever. Guess you were looking out for us after all.
Tick-tock.
Of course. In the time we've been together, you two have been everything to me.
That's because you don't get to talk to anybody, you poor girl.
Paimon's flattered and everything, but maybe you're taking things a little fast.
What I mean is, even though I had asked you to solve this puzzle, you two are still the only ones who can see me and sense my presence. In other words, if you weren't here, I may as well not exist. That's why you two have been everything to me. Get it?
I thought she was just manifesting. Take that as a Freudian slip. Sorry, no, I didn't mean to insinuate anything there. Is she insinuating that she's only manifesting here in this moment, not because of the festival and this loop we're in, like I thought, and she's just come to help and is aware of the loop, but because she literally doesn't manifest in general? Has she not been present for the last 500 years in Sumeru City because no one can see her? Has she just been invisible for 500 years? That's very depressing if that's the case.
Nahida's talking about confusing stuff again.
Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. So, Traveler, did the new clues yesterday help you gain a new understanding of the situation?
No. The time loop theory is indeed incorrect.
Huh? Why are you scrapping your previous theory?
Dehya's fighting skills have been improving, and Dunizad's illness has also gotten worse.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Gosh, how did we not notice that? In a simple time loop, people's physical condition should also reset.
If you say so. I mean, I'm not exactly knowledgeable in simple time loops.
So, what's your new hypothesis?
I don't know, Nahida. I'm redoing my hair. You're gonna have to bear with me. Ugh, it's gross. I should really wash it. I don't like washing my hair. It's time consuming. Okay. Bodily memories. Yeah, we learnt that.
Mercenaries rely heavily on muscle memory. And
Oh, it's golden.
Dehya was able
This
to
is
use her
important.
experiences to avoid injury in later samsara cycles. The beep is a prompt tone for Akasha operations. We still hear it every night, even though we removed our Akasha terminals. Okay, Nahida said, the Akasha relies on the power of a gnosis to
I don't know what you want to connect this to, because I'm not quite sure in your context. Oh! Memories are deleted every day.
If all our memories of a day are erased at the end of that day, then we would unwittingly relive that same day again and again.
We aren't in a time loop. Instead, our memories are being erased at the end of each day.
Oh, then the beep we hear every night could just be indicating the deletion of our memories.
So time is still progressing. But that wouldn't make sense. How is reality still the same, though? How is the fruit still ready for selling if they haven't spent a day going and collecting it?
That's why when we wake up, everyone thinks the Sub-Zero's festival hasn't happened yet. It's already the next day, but everyone still thinks it's the day before.
But the reality! If the fruit seller spends a day harvesting fruit and then the next day sells the fruit, if he repeated that second day, where he thought that he hasn't lived the second day, so he lives the second day again, his fruit will be gone because he already technically sold it. So I don't understand that part.
But muscle memory can't be erased. That's why Dehya has been getting better at using her greatsword. Now everything makes sense.
But that would mean that the sages are still living through the loop and their lives aren't progressing. That's gotta suck.
A brilliant deduction.
Nahida, tell us if we're right or wrong.
To put it simply, it's as if you've mistaken a pyrocrystal fly for a firefly in the night. You lost sight of its true nature because you focused too much on your perception that it glows.
Okay, so you're saying we're seeing it incorrectly.
That isn't simple at all.
Still the wrong conclusion.
Why don't you go talk to Miss Dehya again? You might learn something new.
Right. She did help us find our latest clue after all. Let's go.